What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Eastside Fly. I'm Eric G, and we're gonna be talking about a bunch of things today. We're gonna be talking about the mess of the game that the Orioles played before the All Star break. We'll be talking about the draft and just talking about the future of the team. Something we've been doing a lot because of the past failures. But before we really get into it, y'all see how messy my fucking bed is right now. You see how I got stuffed animals on the bed from my childhood? You see how it's just absolutely fucking pathetic? Yeah, that's what the Orioles look like today. Like, you had a chance to get back into the playoff race. And not only did you botch it, you fucking got smoked. You put on the worst performance I have ever seen. And I've been to a decent amount of bad games. But, I mean, what the fuck did I watch? That game, the managerial decisions, the non-effort in the field, it just looked like we didn't even want to fucking be there. We didn't want to play today because there was a rain delay. Like, man, look, I understand baseball is a hard sport, but we look like a fucking minor league team out there. We look like a goddamn fucking college team. Arkansas could have fucking beat us in the goddamn College World Series. That's how we look today. We couldn't hit a fucking fastball down the middle of the plate. Then you have Tony Manzolino deciding we're gonna run every fucking 5 seconds and get thrown out on a base pass. Then, not to mention, Kyle Stowers has hit 2 home runs off you. What do? Fuck it, we're gonna pitch him another goddamn fastball and have him hit it. He's 5 for 5. That's the guy you traded away. He should have been a fucking Oriole. Like, what the fuck? Elias is an idiot. Tony Manzolino is the dumbest motherfucker. And everybody, I'm done. I'm done with the whole front office being like, oh, Elias is the one that turned it around. Because he turned it around and then immediately sank that shit. So I don't want to hear nothing about what he did. Because he's not doing nothing for us right now. And that's a motherfucking problem. My goodness. The only thing he can do is draft, and this is what we're gonna be getting into in a second. I'm perplexed. And we're gonna show this black screen as a moment of silence for how pathetic we looked. Absolutely ridiculous. But moving on. That was my little angry rant. Moving on to the draft. I think we did pretty okay. I saw a lot of people giving a B plus. I'd say A minus. Um, I think this guy's pretty good. Ike Irish, I saw a lot of good things about. He was expected to be like a top 5 pick. Somehow dropped. I think that's a really good pickup. I think this is very confusing. This is where I would have drafted a pitcher. 30th, I would have drafted a pitcher. I think they kind of just are looking for hitters because not to be rude, none of our supposed hitters and star players are star players. Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman, Golden Cowser, Weisberg. Where y'all at? Y'all did not perform today. We're supposed to have star young players, and none of them are stars. They're just young players. I think this was a good pick. This guy I really like from Arkansas. I've seen him play a lot. I think that this outfielder, too, I don't know much about. And I thought this was a good pickup from Michigan State. Uh, I think that this was solid. I would have liked it better if we went with a higher pick. And then I don't mind this one either at the University of Georgia. So I think what they did was I saw a lot of people get mad about the first couple of picks. I would have drafted a higher pitcher personally, and that's why I give it an A minus because you ended up getting a right and left-hander in round 2. So I think you did pretty well. Um, in the sense that you got eventually what you needed, like you'll be able to bring up guys. But man, like, um, this is a little confusing to get uh, this guy from Coastal Carolina. I hadn't really seen much about him. I know that that team was real good, and he was a part of that. But I think just another catcher, I see where people are frustrated. I see the frustration, but I think overall, I would give this draft an A minus. I think that that's the only thing that the Orioles do well is they draft well. They seem to get a lot of value out of it, um, and I think that not everybody's gonna be Lamar Jackson. That's why I got the jersey on. You're not gonna get a Lamar Jackson all the time. Just absolutely not. You're not gonna get a generational guy like that. And Henderson's not a star. We should have went with Bobby Witt Jr. over Rutschman. And you know, I get why people are questioning it. But hopefully these guys pan out more because Rutschman was supposed to be that guy and he wasn't. He hasn't been. He probably won't ever be. Um, and now it's all about trading guys. Everybody is just the next thing is we're trading everybody. I mean, O'Hearn's gonna be gone, Mullins is gonna be gone, Mountcastle, probably Arias. I mean, there's trade talks with Rutschman, so I think it's really about figuring out how you can build this team. And I would love to see the script flipped and we sign O'Hearn to an extension. We extend Mullins. I would love to see that, but I get you got to rebuild. But I think that you got a lot of promise in the minor leagues right now. Basillo is great, but I don't know. They didn't look like they wanted to play today. The effort from those guys was pathetic. And as fans, we should be going out and booing more. Personal opinion. My mother disagreed with me on that. I personally think that these fans need to be more Yankee like. Everybody talks about, you know, the booing and all that, and the Bronx booers and all that. But, I think at the end of the day, we need to be more vocal. We need to get pissed off. Why the fuck aren't we walking Stowers? So even though we're out of it, if we're bringing up young guys, support the young guys. And, let your criticisms be heard, man. As long as you're not doing it in a vulgar way, like, let it be heard. I think that it shows that we care and that we're not going to put up with this. We've been silent for too long on this. They're not listening. They don't give a shit. They're compliant because the only thing is less fans come to the stadium. That's the only thing. That's their only, and they don't care about that because the people there are still going to drink and still what they need to, do what they need to do to get through a game. And like, we need to be more vocal. I mean, I'm loving what I'm seeing on the pages, on the social media. A lot of people getting into it. There needs to be more booing. There needs to be more of shit when it's unacceptable and the whole stadium is telling you to walk a motherfucker. I flipped. I lost my mind. I was flipping out. I was like, Tony, what are we doing? Just walk them. It was insanity. Still had a great time though. Not gonna lie to you. We need to be more vocal, but at least we got a good part, man. You can go see a mess like that, a mess like this where you're embarrassed. It's an embarrassment. I got fucking teddy bears from my childhood in that bitch. It's embarrassing, and yet it still was an enjoyable experience. So I think we need to show up, show out, and let our voices be heard for real. But yeah, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. But look, if you enjoyed the video, hit subscribe. If you think that the draft went well, let me know. If you think it was terrible, let me know. Um, yeah, I mean, it was just a shit show of a day. The draft a little bit made up for it, but it really made me appreciate football season more. So, anyways, if you want more sports content, if you want to see my live reactions to things, see what I was doing during the rain delay, all that, go check it out on Instagram at Eastside Fly. And we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.